Hello, guys. Most of you would have gotten back to your homes or hostels after the FMGE Jan 25 exam. And now that you kind of had your food and settled down, once you open your phone, you will realize that the marathon recall sessions, the mega recall sessions, subject wise recall sessions, these are all going on. This is a really tough time, I know, when you kind of just climbed a mountain and finished the exam, but then you have to survive these first 24 to 48 hours. These will bombard you from all directions. It's there on Telegram, it's there on Facebook, it's there on Instagram, and of course, it's there on YouTube with these sessions happening. Normally, I would say, just relax, chill, and don't bother about this. But God forbid if you have to kind of repeat the exam in future at any time, then these sessions will really help you in the right direction. I don't mean these the current recall sessions which is happening today actually. This creates a lot of anxiety. The ongoing recall sessions, of course, with due respect to all the teachers who are taking a lot of pains to do this. But then what happens? The recall is very patchy. The faculty are basically looking at you for giving them the questions and for giving them the answers for basically completing the question. Sometimes two questions get mixed up, sometimes the options get mixed up. In the process, you guys who have just written the exam and come today, it creates a lot of anxiety for you. And uh, and needless to say, the horrible feeling which you get when you realize you marked something correctly, but then either changed your answer or you thought you had marked something correctly and now you realize that it's actually a mistake. And an even worse feeling is when you realize you knew the answer but you made a silly mistake. But then this is something which you should get exposed to. Like I said, once you know the correct answer, especially during this time, it kind of gets stuck or imprinted in your mind, and you generally don't tend to forget it. That said, I want you guys to just relax also for some time, at least until the results come out in a few more days. Time. Just take it easy. Don't push yourself over the edge. If you feel your preparation has been, or your sorry, if you feel your exam has been bad, take a few days off and get back to books or get back to solving MCQs rather. You'll probably not be able to do theory at this time. MCQs are a good way to keep you in the zone and not totally get out of the zone. And like I said, God forbid if you have to repeat again, then you're not entirely starting newly, but you're already in the groove. Coming to today's exam as such, I saw all the questions which were out there in the recalls. I saw what people were saying, what feedback you guys have sent to me in the messages, and I just realized that it is probably a moderate paper. Of course, you'll see a lot of faculty out there saying, there are 30 repeats from the what I taught you yesterday, or 40 repeats from our last three mega revision sessions. And that is bound to happen because, see, when you are taking these recall sessions, sorry, when you're taking these high yield revision sessions, you are talking about questions which are very likely to appear almost every faculty who has conducted this will say there are a lot of questions which have come. In fact, I will very soon put a 150 or 200 screenshots from my book saying, everything is there in my book. It doesn't mean that, things have come from my book, or it doesn't mean things have come from that session. It basically means things have come from topics which are frequently repeated. Of course, there are some questions which are frequently repeated. Some people are going overboard saying, you should be practicing INI-CET questions, or you should be practicing NEET PG questions. Rather, practicing NEET PG questions, I would say, helps because the clinical scenario questions, you will get more used to it. But then again, if you're doing grand tests or similar tests which have clinical scenario questions, you are still moving in the right direction. Many of the lengthy questions were lengthy, but the images were more simple, or there were enough clues in the question itself which would lead you to the answer. So, to summarize, I would say be tough. Like I put on a post yesterday, FMGs are not foreign medical graduates, but you guys actually should be fearless medical graduates. True to that, be fearless during this first 24 48 hours when the recalls are happening, and take some time off, do whatever you wanted to do, read that book or eat your favorite food, spend time with family, take that break or small vacation which you wanted to do, whatever you've been kind of postponing, waiting for this day, do that. That will give you a kind of, it will revitalize you. And anyway, when the results come, either it's fail or pass, whichever way it is, but take some time off during this time, and keep solving MCQs kind of to help you be in the groove. And yeah, probably that's it. And usually I tell you guys, I motivate you guys a lot, but this time all I can say is, be open minded to what would happen in the results, because sometimes I have to tell you what you need to hear rather than just what you want to hear. जो आप सुनना चाहते हैं वो मैं बता सकता हूँ, पर जो आपको सुनना है मुझे वो आपको बताना है, इन द सेंस द रियलिटी इज़ दैट. And of course all of you guys will kind of settle down, end up with a decent lifestyle or whatever in future. It's just that this preparation or this exam phase is tough for FMG and tough for all kind of exams. So be there, hang in, be kind to yourself. All the best, guys.